Hello, and welcome back to my channel, you guys. Thanks so much for coming by. Welcome to Align Plans. I'm so glad that you are here, and welcome to part 2 of the social media planning. So in today's video, we're going to be putting these beauties to work. I will be popping on some music. If you have not seen part 1 of me explaining sort of how I use these inserts to plan out or map out my social media plans and what I post and when I post and all of that stuff, then just check it in the cards. I will leave the link for that video somewhere on the screen, so you can kind of click that and check it out. But today we're going to be chatting about, well, actually we're really just going to be going through setting up my monthly and my weekly theme for the month of May. So this is going to be all about social media plans, how I kind of map out what's happening for the month. So I will literally just pop on some music. I will give a brief explanation, but not too much, because I went way too much into detail in my previous video. So, and if you're brand new and this is the first time that we're meeting, then hello. I'm so glad that you are here and you're hanging out with me and you're sharing your time and your space with me. Consider subscribing if you have not yet already. On this channel, we talk about anything and everything minimalist planning, and we kind of figure out how we can use these tools in the most intentional way, where we're actually using our tools and we allow them to kind of bring the planner piece that we actually hope for. So if that sounds good, then, you know, consider sticking around, because we have lots of fun here. And we chat at least 1 to 2 times a week here. So, you know, it's always a fun time. All right, let's just dive right into the video. So let me just pop on some music. You will see me actually set up the monthly view first, and then after that, we're gonna move on to the weekly. So here we go. Let's get you guys zoomed in and off we go. Okay, let's get started. So first, I'm going to be dating the monthly. We're just going to write in the full month. And once that's completed, then we're going to be able to actually color coordinate each day appropriately. And with the magic of editing, here we are. So the first thing that I'd like to do once the month is actually filled in is to create a key. And right where it says tasks, I'm just going to be using my dot markers and just literally create a key of what color means what platform. You can also do this with a highlighter. You don't necessarily have to have a dot marker. I personally like the dots because then it's relatively small and I can kind of control them, and I can also add multiple colors into each day. Another thing that I'd like to do before I even attempt to look at any of the days is to pick a theme for the month. What is the main focus of the month that I really would like to kind of come across with each of my posts and each of my videos? Next, I mark down any of my videos or any of the posts that I'm going to be doing, but really the magic actually happens in the note section back here, where I like to kind of write out when I'm going to be doing live videos, what is the theme of my live videos. I like to kind of use this note section also to write out any ideas for reels, potentially TikToks. Mainly, I just kind of like to have the topics, not so much the actual detail of the video, if that makes sense, but rather just what is the video about? What is sort of the point? Who is it going to help? That sort of thing. It's almost like a really broad brain dumping type of session. The other thing that I also like to make notes of, and I write that out on a sticky note, is obviously the lunar calendar. None of my calendars, unfortunately, have the lunar calendar in it. So I usually mark down full moon and new moon, and that also allows me to kind of prepare ahead of time to see sort of what's coming up. You can see me writing this, but that's kind of what I'm making a note of is once I kind of look up any important dates that are coming up for the month of May, I like to make a note of it in both the monthly, and then I transfer it over to the weekly as well. Speaking of weeklies, at the very top, I also make a note of what the theme of the week is, because sometimes it's actually, especially on my spirituality channel, I like to have like a certain focus, like shadow work or money mindset, or like there's always something that I really want to kind of highlight. And then I find that I can infuse that theme into a video. I can infuse that theme into a post. I can also infuse it into how to kind of work with that issue or that thing that's sort of coming up that is sort of coloring every single thing that we're doing for the week. The weekly is being really used similarly to the monthly, that I'm going back to my dot markers, and then I'm just simply marking down what is kind of going to be posted for that day. And here on the side is the finished sample of the habit tracker and how I actually use it. And same thing with the tasks and what are some of the tasks that you can kind of keep track of. You will see me use the tasks more as an overall to-do that I don't want to forget for the week, whereas the focus, where it says focus and habits, I mainly just write down which platform and which day I'm planning on posting, and anything that's coming up for the next week. Okay, you guys, I think I'm somewhat done. I mean, I will be going over this a little bit more in detail, and then obviously I can start, then my next step would be to start creating some of the posts and start creating, you know, the thumbnails and things like that. One thing that I would like to do a little bit more of is basically go back to my monthly and really map out kind of what I'm looking for. So I already kind of started doing that on a very small scale for YouTube, so that I would kind of write down, okay, I'm doing a live on Sunday, which is live, so I don't really have to do, I have to do preparation more energetically than actually prepare for the topic and do some research. And then Thursdays, I'm going to be doing either a short guided practice or I'm going to be doing like mindful insights. So that's more of like on a coaching side of things. And then I can kind of write out some of the topics that, some of the themes that go along with some of the topics that I'm kind of going to go with. And then I will do the exact same thing for obviously for this channel. So this is on soul, I just call it soul and plans. So on the planning channel, then I would just kind of write out my topics, which I've done a little bit earlier today already, so that I can kind of write out most of my topic ideas and things like that. And even if I don't get to all of them, that's okay. Like, I want to have more ideas, and then depending on how I feel and what actually feels more aligned, that's the one that I'm gonna go with. And then afterwards, I would like to have the same idea for TikTok as well. At least I generally don't plan out my content for TikTok because I get so inspired by whatever is kind of going on and then whatever I feel into energetically. So with TikTok, I just know that I'm going to be doing some sort of a reading, some sort of a longer format video. So if anything, I would like to kind of look at like, what does my longer format videos look like, or what is doing well, and then just kind of pay attention to sort of the trends that way, but not necessarily plan it out as in, I need to create one video just on this one topic. Although if I have a topic idea, then I will write it down here. So I just kind of wanted to leave that blank. And then when we're looking at Instagram, for Instagram, I don't plan out the posts because I don't post that often. I actually plan out my Insta Reels. But sometimes what ends up happening is I take some of the TikToks that I created and I post it. I cross-post it onto Instagram by just literally taking the video or saving the video and then reposting it, so repurposing it that way, because a lot of it actually makes sense to kind of showcase it more on TikTok, or I mean on Instagram. So, but for now, I'll just kind of leave this blank as well. And then once we have this, and obviously I'm going to be returning back to this and obviously planning it out a little bit more in detail, but here I kind of see, okay, Monday I have a post, basically I would have a post, I would have a reel, and then I would have 3 TikToks. Perfect, that's kind of what I'm going after. And then I would just make a note, at least on the reels, of, okay, what is your reels about? So then I know, like, okay, how much editing do I have to do on that day? Or maybe I would work ahead of time and then kind of prepare it like a week before, type of thing. But once you kind of see, like, all you see basically is just the dots, and I just kind of write reels and maybe the name of the sound that I'm going to be using. Everything else, now once it's done, you can just come back and check mark it, which is why I really like the grid layout here, because then you can kind of keep it relatively small and compact. So this is what I wanted to share with you guys. I hope that you guys found this helpful, useful. It kind of gives you a little bit of an overview of what's happening, but it also, I think that it's such a multi-step process to like plan out your social and really being mindful about like what is it that you want to create and then where is that leading to. This is like just one element of it, and then we can kind of take it into online and start scheduling it into any of your social platforms where you end up basically pre-planning your content too. But this is on the paper side of things, and I find that sometimes when I'm actually calm and I'm sitting and I'm planning, I get a lot better ideas, or I can kind of tap into a different form of inspiration versus when I'm just kind of scrolling and I'm reacting to whatever I'm consuming. So hopefully that makes sense. Anyway, hope you guys have found this helpful and useful. If you did, you already know what to do. You can support the channel by giving it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe, obviously, if you haven't already, and just keep planning, you guys, and keep sharing your beautiful gifts. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.